I want to go back to the very start
Oh,
because if I'm correct, you started as a cheerleader for the team.
yes. Well, actually, even before that. So,
Okay.
um, yeah, I started with the Montreal Machine
Okay.
as a cheerleader in 1992.
Mm-hmm.
I was very, very young. And I was working at the courthouse as a clerk in criminal court at the same time. So totally different world. But I started with the Montreal Machine. Then I was a cheerleader for the Dragons, the
Mm-hmm.
basketball team that,
The
stayed for
drag.
2 months.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, yeah, nobody knows much about the Dragons. What was that
uh,
in the 90s, right? Yes, early
93.
90s. Yes.
Yeah. And then I joined the Roadrunners roller hockey team. And when I heard that the Baltimore Stallions, were moving back to Montreal to become the Alouettes, I applied. And so I was 24 back then. That was in '96, and I became the coordinator of the cheerleading team,
Mm-hmm.
working at the same time for the courthouse. And then the Alouettes offered me a full-time job as a community relations director. So,
Yeah, I find everybody's path so fascinating, to be honest. I started as a dancer for the Toronto Raptors.
oh yeah,
So
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I relate, and I was kind of thinking, coming into this conversation of all the people that have started where we did and where they've gone, and just the success stories that have come out of it as well. So when you started, what was kind of the vision at that point? Where did you want to go career wise? Was it performing, or was it were you just kind of letting life happen?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I was just, I'm passionate. So I do things because I really want to,
Mm-hmm.
not because I'm obligated or because it's an obligated way to get to something else. I do it because I love it and I really
Mm-hmm.
feel like it. And, it brought me to where I am today. And like you said, when it's your own, career path, you don't find it, you know, particular or special, or because it's your own. I just always did things that I loved, and it got me there. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't have a plan in mind. Like, if you would have asked me 30 years ago, where are you going to be in 30 years? No clue.
No
Yeah.
clue. And
Mm-hmm.
the more I talk to people on here, or just in general in life, that's kind of, the conversation that comes up. I think, there's a lot of industries where you figure out what you want to do and you go A, B, C, D, kind of work your way through, where you said, I just kind of did what I loved, and it all fell into place. And I just think that that's so beautiful to, just be able to trust it while, continuing to cater to those passions and that craft, and that energy is just kind of fallen into place.
Totally. Yes.
Yeah. Mhm. So
Mm-hmm.
so from there, I am curious because, when you started your transition out of cheerleading, were you nervous because of the stereotypes attached to the position you had held?
Well, actually, that's a good question, because I did both. So I stayed. I For 25 years I was the director of the cheer team, but
Mhm.
for the first 10 years I was also a cheerleader, but also the community relation girl.
Did it all?
So did it all. And honestly, I've been told once or twice, if you want to, you know, grow up in this company, if you want to step up, you're going to have to let the
Mhm.
cheer team go. Um, and I said, why? Oh, well,
Yes.
because, stereotypes. And I said, well, too bad for you. If you can't see the potential, you're lost. I'm
I,
having fun here, so I'm not
I
letting it go.
I'm going to applaud that, because we need more people like you. Because yeah, I even had a conversation with somebody yesterday, and it just came up where he was like, "Oh my goodness, we're talking about cheerleading, and that the stereotypes are still attached, and it's almost 2022. Like,
Yes.
how do we shed that?"
Uh, Honestly, I don't know. I was asked recently, should is there a place for cheerleading still in 2021? And I said, of course, cheerleading is entertainment.
Mhm.
So you have to adapt to what the fans want to see, to what to where society is right now. You know, we honestly, when I started, it was more like the Dallas Cowboys type, you know, only girls, a dance team. We would do, you know, the bathing suit calendar, and 4 years ago we said, okay, that's it. It's not working anymore. So I'm bringing the stunters and the boys, and you know, this is where we're at. So you have to evolve with society. You have to adapt your offer, and it's entertainment. It's nothing more or less than that. So you just have to take it for what it is. You know, no judgment there.